This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and the latest news from Alpena Community College with Dr. Olin Joynton. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first guest today is Amanda Doja from Besser Museum for Northeast Michigan. Hi, Amanda.
Hi, how's it going?
Going very well. I think Happy New Year. I think this is the first I've seen you since the New Year.
I think you're right. Yeah, we've been busy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, gosh, it's already March.
It's March, so what's going on?
Lots of stuff, actually. We extended our Walk on the Wild Side exhibit, our Natural History Month exhibit, till the end of April, so that's pretty cool. We can get some more school groups in there and utilize that. We've got a chock-full 2013 schedule. We have art by Irv Lewandowski that's going to be coming up. Amazing. I think they consider his genre ultra-realism now. He's a color pencil artist. For those of you who don't know him, amazing stuff. You can't.
I look at the pictures and see something different each time.
Exactly.
I keep looking for more depth. And how does he do that?
I don't know. And it's amazing. So he's going to actually have an extended exhibit. He'll be up from May till, I do believe, in July. It's going to be all through the summer. Beautiful stuff. We'll have an opening reception for him on May 11th. So just keep that in mind or give us a call. I'll tell you more details. He'll be raffling off 2 Giclées of his that he will, that's pretty exciting.
Yay.
To have a piece of his artwork hanging on your wall is going to be exceptional. And he's also offering workshops again this summer in June. June 1st and June 8th, he'll be doing color pencil workshops so you can learn from the master himself. It'll be pretty neat. March 23rd on Saturday, we're going to do a free family fun day, all agricultural based. We're kind of sort of revamping that part of our museum, our lumbering and agriculture area, to tell a better story, and this is kind of a great kickoff for it. It'll be a free family fun day. You come in between noon and 4, bring your family, bring everybody you know. There's going to be booths all over the place. It's kind of going to highlight agriculture through the generations, sort of how machines have improved and now it's all GPS farming.
Yes.
It's amazing, but how generations taught the next generation and taught the next generation, and how maybe this generation can lend a hand to the older generation when they're still using some of this, we'll call it archaic equipment, to kind of get them to make it easier. You know, work smarter, not harder is sort of the theme with this. There's going to be a Name a Calf contest. So we're going to have a little calf there.
And what day is that again?
The 23rd of March.
That's during spring break.
It is during spring break. It's kind of the kickoff to spring break. We're pretty excited about it. Easter egg hunt throughout the building, so that's going to be fun as well. Other wonderful things. Oh, we are getting a dinosaur bone exhibit. Yeah, it's coming in April. We're pretty excited. All real dinosaur bones. Dinosaur bone casting. We're going to have models, posters, you name it, and then Paleo Joe will be doing dinosaur cleaning demonstrations, which the schedule is available at the museum and on our website. So just check that out or give me a call. He'll have it. It'll be an all-day thing, like a 10 to 4. There's 3 different times. He'll come in there and show you how he cleans dinosaur bones and all that goes along with it. I'm pretty excited because we haven't had a dinosaur bone exhibit here before. We have our Devonian fossils, but nothing paleo like this, so we're very excited.
Oh, yay. Well, fun thing to do during spring break, too.
Exactly. So that's going to be, again, just lots
and free, and family, and fun.
Free family fun. Just come on in. You have to check it out. We're changing constantly. Trying to think what other wonderful things we've got going on. We're going to have art and poetry by the Northeast Michigan Artists Guild. They will be, extended through the summer. And we are starting a writers club at the Besser Museum. It'll be every 3rd Thursday in the evening from 5:30 to 7:30. If you write any kind of writing, poetry, short stories, news writing, anything you want to do, this is kind of a great group to come in, share your stuff, learn, get new tips, ideas, that type of fun, interactive challenges. If you have writer's block, come on in. We'll loosen you up and we'll get there. Yeah, so it's going to be fun.
And planetarium?
Always a planetarium. We love our planetarium. Saturdays at 2 p.m. Right now, the current show is Constellations. So it's constellations you can currently see in the sky, and he tells you the story of how the constellations got their names, why they're in the patterns that they're in, and why Cassiopeia is called Cassiopeia, Andromeda, all those fun. I could go on and on, but
you've been there a few times.
Yeah, well, kind of interested in that stuff, so it's pretty great. Native American gallery is still in full swing. We're actually doing a lot more identification and relabeling with that. So everything's getting a facelift there.
And when you think of the wild animal exhibit that you have going on right now, you wouldn't normally think of that as art, but it truly is.
It is, because it's taxidermy, and you have to think that somebody has to know the anatomy of these animals and the makeup to be able to put them in these molds, these forms, these poses, and make them look like they're alive. There's no seams, there's no, and the upkeep on them is just an art form in itself.
I'll bet.
So it's amazing.
Dust.
Exactly, and you have to keep them dusted to keep any type. All that dust particles will eat away at them.
Oh,
and
sure.
It's just not something we can have happen to our awesome collection. So.
And then your wonderful gift shop?
Yes, we have a new offer, and thank you for mentioning that. Gift shop is expanding more and more and more. We're going to start carrying some more Alpina products, so if you're looking for that kind of one-of-a-kind thing, come on in. And we have a new thing. If you spend $10 in our gift shop, you get free admission to the museum.
Ooh, perfect.
So you come in and get a gift, say Easter, and you want to chalk up that Easter basket full of awesome educational things for your kids, you can do so and then just receive free admission. Either we'll give you a coupon if you can't stay that day, or you can just hang out and tour it that day. So
wonderful.
We've got lots of books. We have all the gleanings now. We teamed up with Alpena County Library. So we got all those gleanings to read. They're amazing. I can't put them down. I'm having so much fun with them.
I know, and they're so wonderful. And Bob's no longer with us.
I know, and that's what kind of makes them, even, I think, more near and dear. And he did sign all of these. So they are signed copies of the gleanings, which is awesome.
Okay, and your hours are?
Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And your website is?
www.bessermuseum.org. We have a Facebook too, so you can check that out.
And a lot of fun things to do, family fun day during spring break, or just bring the kids down during spring break fun day. A good way to spend an entire day being educational, and the kids will be learning something they won't even realize it.
And there's hands-on stuff we have everywhere. We've got scavenger hunts for the kids now, so there's lots that they can do that'll keep them learning. Just give me a call, 356-2202, and I will talk you up.
Okay, thank you so much for being here. I look forward to talking to you in a couple of months.
Thanks.
Thank you. I'll be right back following these messages.
Good morning. I am Jay Waltwright, Director of Public Information and Marketing for Alpena Community College, and this is the ACC portion of Talk of the Town. With me this morning is ACC student Janelle Tim. Janelle, welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I made it here, so that's half the battle.
All that matters.
That's right. Janelle, you are a cross-country runner.
Yep.
And why don't we start our conversation by talking about the cross-country team. Now, what's new about the cross-country team?
Well, it was our first year this year, or rather in 2012. We had a pretty small team. There were 6 guys, 2 girls. We had our great coach, Mr. Jacobs. And I really mean it when I say great coach. He pushed me to like more than I've been pushed mile-wise, setting good like lessons for myself. And yeah, we did all right. It's our first year, so we just got our foot in the door. So,
So how did you get recruited for the team?
Mr. Jacobs knew I was a runner from like local 5Ks, contacted me during the summer, asked if I wanted to run. I was going to be the only girl at one point. Then we got Katie along with us. So we started that summer training, went to a camp in August, and by August, September, we were doing our first races.
Great. Well, that's a quick time frame. So how'd you do?
I did all right, not as good as I would like to. I hadn't ran in 4 years. It's my 4th year in college, so getting back into like my high school times. Each race I improved like usual, like in high school. So I was pretty satisfied with having the 4 years off and doing all right.
Constant improvement. That's a good thing. What brought you back to the team? Was it just because you like to compete, or what was it?
I do like running. I would always, once I got out of high school, I took a year off. Then I started running in the local 5Ks, like staying active. So when he told me about this opportunity, I thought it was I always wanted to run in college, so it was great to get back into that. And then just to run for Alpena Community College, where I was going to school, that was just like a plus in itself. So.
Well, we'll get back to the team in a minute, but why don't you tell me about your time at the college? I think you said 4 years?
Yes, my fourth year here.
Why don't you talk about that?
All right. Freshman year, I didn't want to go away to school, so I decided to go to ACC, get some prereqs done. Didn't really know where I was going to be when I got older. I wanted to go in the medical field. Took some prereqs. took the second year here, did the same thing, more prereqs for different programs I changed my mind about. Third year here, still going to ACC. Fourth year, got the opportunity to run, and I've enjoyed it. Changed my mind numerous times, sat on the medical assistant program, and have enjoyed it so far.
Well, it's nice that you're in the medical assistant program.
Yeah.
That's one of the great things about community colleges and ACC is that you can come in, you can experiment with different areas, different programs, see what fits you.
Exactly.
And the best news is that you don't have to spend a lot of money or waste a lot of time while you do that. I think you made a very smart choice in coming to ACC first before maybe going off to a larger school, which is going to cost a lot more money.
Yes, it would.
Not to mention all the room and board and all of that fun stuff.
And I like being close by, close to my family.
Yeah.
So it makes it all nice.
Good. So now that you're at the college for 4 years and you're running cross country, what was that like? What did the team do?
We all did pretty good. We all trained together, obviously.
How many events did you participate in?
There was just the one race per race. We had maybe like 5 races total. We started off at Big Rapids, down there running against some Ferris students, which was pretty intimidating. Other races, we were at Michigan State with a whole bunch of runners, like almost every runner from like Michigan was there, seemed like.
Wow.
Ran with all like Michigan State girls. And then had a couple more. Muskegon we went to. And then we had our regionals back in Lansing again. Did pretty good.
So describe for our viewers what a traditional cross-country race is like.
Well, traditional races, at least for high school, it's 3.1 miles. Through the woods, most likely golf courses, wherever. Each race is different. College, it was, let's see, girls, we had a 6K. Guys ran an 8K. It's about 3-4 miles for the girls, about 5.5 or so for the guys. That was a little different, getting used to it. You gotta like set yourself for new times now. I was always used to a 5K in my time, so that was a little different for me, but pushed myself more since you had that extra little bit of a mile to go.
And it always boggles my mind. This isn't around a track. It's not a flat surface or a hard surface.
You get hills, you get sand, mud sometimes,
mud,
snow and rain. We take it all.
So you got to gut it out sometimes.
Yeah, you get cold and hot. We've seen it all.
In the midst of all of your athletics, you were also attending classes, right?
Yep.
And I've heard that you've done very well in classes.
Yeah, I did pretty well. I had great teachers, medical assistant program. We had like Kim Salzinger, Dara Indish, Carol Putcomer. They were all pretty great. Yeah, I had mostly night classes, so practice in the morning, class at night. Made for a long day, but
I can imagine.
I enjoyed it.
Good. Now, that was an opportunity to toot your horn now. I know that you've been given a very prestigious academic award. Why don't you tell our viewers about that?
Yeah, I got the Academic All-American Award, which is, let's see, for college students involved in a sport, you got to at least maintain a 3.5 GPA or higher. There was 3 of us on the team that got it, myself, Katie Brownell, and Andrew Summerichs. So I was pretty excited for that. I didn't really think much of the award at first, but people kept making a big deal about it, and so it makes me realize it was a pretty big achievement on myself. So.
Well, you're a very humble athlete. It's nice to see in this day. So you feel good about that?
Yeah.
Good. And how's your program doing these days?
We're doing good. Right now, I'm just interning now. We got my classes done, just my internship, graduate in May and be done with it.
Great.
Yep.
How are your job prospects?
Still looking right now. Just applied a couple places locally, like I want to stay local.
I was going to ask you that. Are you looking outside of the Alpena area?
He would have asked me probably 4 years ago, wouldn't want to come back to Alpena, but I think I'm going to stay. Family's all here, and it's a great place, and so we'll just hope I get a job offer here.
This is a wonderful area, and I know so many students who want to stay here to be close to family.
A lot of people change their mind about wanting to go away and coming back and staying.
That's true.
Yeah.
I know when I was 18, I wanted to go away.
Oh yeah, you want to go as far away as you can.
Yeah, that's true. Well, Janelle, that's just about all of our time, but let me congratulate you again on your Academic All-American Award. That's very
Thank
special. And keep at it, and we know that you'll do great when you find a job.
Thanks.
And thank you for joining me. Once again, I am Jay Walterite, Director of Public Information and Marketing for Alpena Community College, and this is Talk of the Town.
This has been Talk of the Town with Nancy Smitham and Dr. Olin Joynton. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, visit our website at wbkb11.com and click on Community. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.